Hey, how's it going everyone? This is SHF and today I would like to do a review for this custom head called Tigery 3.0 for the Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan. Yes, this is custom heads for the Kids Gohan when he turned into Super Saiyan 2 during the fight with Cell, and I saw some pictures online that it makes it very nice hair. I just couldn't resist but to get one myself. Basically they have few choices there which I will show you guys later, but let's take a look first. It just comes with 5 faces, different faces, which I will show you guys later. Okay, and also 2 different hair. Okay, one is the normal hair and another is the what we call the flowing hair. Okay, so of course I do like the flowing hairs a lot. So as you can see, this is let me see, yeah, this is the normal hair. Okay, just the normal standing up hair, very nice. You can see it actually looks very neat. Okay, and the second one is the flowing ones, which actually looks pretty good as well. So let's put it on. Yep, this is how it looks like. Very nice once again. So we do have a few Kids Gohans from the SHF Gohan already, and I would like to try on them right now. Okay, so I have 2 Kids Gohan here. One is the better damage ones, and another one is, I believe this is the recent one, which is I think the Saiyan who surpassed Goku or something like that. Okay, of course there are another 2 if I'm not wrong. One is the very original Gohan, which I actually ruined it because I repainted it and it looks ugly now. Another one is the one that came with the Goku during the final Kamehameha for Cell. That one is way too expensive for me, so I didn't get that as well. So I only have these 2 to try it on. Okay, so as you can see, it looks very good, and I was thinking maybe I should just, you know, open up the faces and show you guys. So this is the very standard face. This next one looks very similar to the previous face, except that if you look close enough, there are tears coming out from his eye. This is when he first transformed to Super Saiyan 2. He was very sad about the demise of Android 16. Next face here is he's looking down. And this next face is once again very similar to the first face, except that I think this one have one eye bigger than the others. It's like he's you know, looking to that. Yeah, it seems that way. The eyes, the left eyes is looking slightly smaller. It's like he's suspicious of something. Yeah, so there's the difference there. And the last face is the most interesting one, whereby he's being injured by Cell. Yeah, you can see that. That's very nice. I just love the eyes when it looks like that. It seems very angry kind. Now of course you can use all 5 faces on both hair, so let's try it on. And this is how it looks like with the first face, the second face with tears, third face when he's looking down, fourth face when he's looking suspicious, and the fifth face where he's being injured. Next we'll check out on the faces on this flowing hair, which is I think much nicer. Yeah, there's a feel like a dynamic kind of look. It's very nice on the first face. The second face with tears, I think this is the most suitable face, whereby it's looking down with the hair flowing. Fourth face, and finally we do have the injured face as well. Wow, this is looking pretty good as well. Okay, before I try on the heads on the figure, I'd like to show you how big of a difference it is. So can you check out the difference? Oh my goodness, this is a big difference even for the hair. I'm not saying that the SHF Gohan one looks ugly, but this Tigery one definitely looks much more better. Yeah, at least the hair is not as thick as this one. Yeah, it just looks nicer when they have a more finer hair. Even the face actually looks, this one looks much more like in the manga or in the anime, and this one not that good. So let's do a head swapping and let's see if it actually fits on the existing joint from the SHF Gohan. I hope it does. Let's see. Okay, might not fit. Let's remove the face. It's easier to see this way. Okay, so okay, so it does fits pretty well, but I do have a worries because just now I kind of see that the skin tone is a little bit off. Okay, even though it fits, you can see that it is very loose to use the SHF Gohan one, and the skin tone, like what I feared, is actually very much of a difference. So this is not good. Okay, so let's try to remove this one because the Tigery one does comes with its own pack, which is this one here. Okay, so let's see if I can remove this piece and try on the other one instead.
3 weeks later.
Unfortunately, this is just stuck too hard inside. I just don't want to force it to come out. I don't want to break this pack. Okay, and since the skin tone is not very well matching, I don't want to force it on it. So I'm hoping that it will actually match this one, because this one does looks more pale than compared to this one, and you can see that, yeah, I think it's pretty matching for it. Okay, so let's remove it, and once again, let's see if it fits, which I kind of hope that it fits. Yep, it does have a clicking sound, and voila, oh my god, this is like a perfect match. And once again, it's pretty loose. Okay, so I think this one I can yeah, this one is very easy to remove. Let's try and see if it actually fits with this one. Okay, the joint is actually pretty weird. It's kind of smaller, as you can see, so I kind of doubt that this one should fit onto the joint in the head. Okay, and how does one go in by using such a small pack? Nope, the joint is pretty weird. It doesn't seem like actually meant for the joints on the neck. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. So I'm not even sure why they're giving this joint, which is extremely weird. As you can see, it's like it's missing the lower half of it. Yeah, maybe it's not meant for the SHF Gohan. It is meant for some other bodies, like I don't know, maybe the demonical fits or something like that. I don't own any of that to to test it on. Okay, since I tested the normal hair, so let's try on the flowing hair. Yep, you can hear the clicking sound, and unfortunately it's very loose, but it does match very well. Oh my goodness, will you take a look at that? This is just beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. It truly improved the overall look of this Gohan. Wow, this is just very nice, guys. When you look at that, now I want to try on this face whereby it's looking down. Yeah, so can you see? Wow, this is just pure beauty, guys. This is for the face with the teary eyes. Wow, the skin tone really matched very well with this Gohan. And let's compare now. It just makes the SHF Gohan looks like a bootleg now. Oh my goodness. So yes, I do recommend this Tigery 3.0 heads for the Sun Gohan. Of course, if you are interested, I will actually put the link down in this video description for you to buy. And they do have a few choices, like I mentioned just now, you can see on the screen. So there are some that is with a much darker yellow. This one that I got is actually set B, if I'm not wrong. And there are even transparent ones for this Gohan, which I don't really fancy of the transparent one. I think this yellow hair just looks pretty good. And very unfortunate they didn't give ones with the open mouth or screaming head sculpt, which will looks even better. So once again, I do hope that you enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video.